ever waiting for. If we live till 84, all we ever get is rule. Every day we say our prayer. Will they change the bill of fare? Still we get the same old rule. There's not a crust, not a crumb. Can we find, can we beg, can we borrow or cash? But there's nothing to stop us from getting a thrill when we all close our eyes and imagine food, glorious food, hot sausage and mustard. Oh, we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard, peas, pudding and sour loaves. What's next is the question. Rich gentlemen have it moist indigestion. Food, glorious food, we're anxious to try it. 3 banquets a day, our favorite diet. Just picture a great big steak, fried potato stew. Oh, food, wonderful food, marvelous food, glorious food. Food, glorious food, what's this and more handsome? Both swallow or chew, still worth a king's ransom. What is it we dream about? What brings on the side? How peaches and cream about 6 feet high. Food, glorious food, eat right through the menu. Just loosen your belt, 2 inches and then you work up a new appetite in this interlude. And food, once again food, fabulous food, fabulous food, fabulous food, beautiful food, glorious food.
For what you're about to receive, may the Lord make you truly thankful.
Amen.
Please, sir, I want some more.
What?
Please, sir, I want some more.
More!
Catch him!
Snatch him!
Hold him!
Scold him!
Pounce him, pounce him, pick him up and pounce him.
Wait, before we put the lad to test, may I be so curious as to ask his name?
Oliver,
Never before has a boy went to war.
Oliver.
Well, that's one more and he knows what's in store.
There's a dark thing winding stairway without any banister, which will push him down and feed him on cockroaches served in a canister.
Oliver,
What will he do when he's turned black and blue? He will rue the day somebody named him Oliver. Never before has a boy went to war.
Well, that's one more and he knows what's in store.
There's a sooty chimney long overdue for sweeping out, which will push him up. And one day next year with the rats will come creeping out. What will he do in this terrible stew? He will rue the day somebody named him Oliver.
He will rue the day somebody named him
Go collect your belongings and bring them back here when you're done. To bed, all of ya.
Mark my words, Mrs. Sourberry. That boy was born to be hung.
Hush, Mr. B, you've had quite a turn, and I fancy you might enjoy a little drop of something special.
What is it?
Why, it's why I'm obliged to keep a little of it in the house to put into the blessed infant's medicine when they ain't well. And I'll not deceive you, Mr. B. It's gin.
Why, you are a very humane woman, Mrs. Corney. It's nice to be appreciated, Mrs. Corney. These paupers in the parish, they don't appreciate me. Anti-parochial they are. Anti-parochial. Just this afternoon, we gave away a matter of 20 loaves and cheese and a half, and still these paupers is not contented.
Of course they're not. When would they be?
Achoo!
Bless you.
You still keep a cat, ma'am?
Oh, yes, and kittens, too. They are so happy, so cheerful, and so frolicsome that they are quite companions for me.
Very nice animals indeed, ma'am, and so very domestic.
And so very fond of their home, too. That's really quite a pleasure, I'm sure.
I mean to say this, ma'am, that any cat or kitten that could live in your house and not be fond of its home must be an idiot, ma'am, and don't deserve to live in it.
Oh, Mr. Bumble.
It's no use disguising facts, ma'am, and an idiot. I would drown it myself with pleasure.
You're a cruel man, and a very hard-hearted man besides.
Hard-hearted, Mrs. Corney. Are you hard-hearted, Mrs. Corney?
Dear me, what a very curious question coming from a single man. What can you want to know for, Mr. B?
Well, I'd best be off and see what I can get for that young scoundrel.
Better get a good price for Mr. Bumble.
One boy for sale. He's going cheap. Only 7 guineas, that's all they're about. Small boy, rather pale from lack of sleep. Feed him grilled dinners, stop him getting stout. If I were to say he wasn't very greedy, I could not. I'd be telling you a tale. One boy for sale. Come take a peep. Have you ever seen as nice a boy for sale? Liberal terms, Mr. Sourberry, liberal terms. £3, please.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was needing a boy.
Good, then it's settled. 1 parochial apprentice, £3, please.
Cash upon liking, Mr. Bumble. Cash upon liking. Mrs. Sourberry!
Oliver, pull
What
that cap
is
off
it?
your eyes and hold your head up, sir.
Well, what is it? What do you want? Oh, Mr. Bumble!
My dear, I've told Mr. Bumble that we may consider taking in this boy to help in the shop.
Dear me, he's very small.
Yes, ma'am, he is very small. It's no use disguising facts. But he will grow, ma'am, he will grow.
I dare say he will. On a victual and a drink. These workhouse boys always cost more to keep than what they're worth. But still, you men always think you know what's best.
But there's an expression of melancholy on his face, which is very interesting. He would make a delightful coffin follower, and not a regular coffin follower to attend the grown-ups, but one for the children's practice. It'd be very novel to have a follower in proportion, my sweet.
Yes, it's a possibility. Very well then, boy. What's your name?
My name's Oliver. Oliver Twist.
A singular name.
I am one of my own choosing.
Yours, Mr. Bumble?
Yes, ma'am, we choose all our fondlings' names in alphabetical order. The last one was an S, Schwabel, I named him. This one was a T, Twist, I named him.
An orphan then, Mr. Bumble.
Yes, ma'am, the child's mother came to us destitute, brings the child into the world, takes one look at him and promptly dies without leaving a forwarding name and address.
Now then, Oliver Twist, you could look like this gentleman right here.
Maybe if I had a tall hat.
Never mind about tall hats.
The boy is quite right. These things are done proper and correct. Give you the boy your tall hat. Stand next to him.
Delightful.
Very becoming.
Yes. Henry, for once, you might have had a good idea. Can you keep that expression for a long time, boy, with the crowd watching?
Yes, ma'am. I think so.
He's a born undertaker as mute. I can see him in his black silk suit, following behind that fatal procession with his feet just fixed in a suitable expression. Now he bosses with tall black boots to escort us to the family tombs, with mourners in all corners who've been taught to weep and tune. Then the coffin lightless
your funeral.
Here's the boy, now where's the money?
That's your funeral.
That's your funeral.
There's no need to frown. In the end, we'll either burn you up or nail you down. We love coughs and wheezes and diseases called incurable. That's no funeral. No one else's funeral. That's no funeral.
Very well then, that's your job. Junior coffin follower. Have you eaten?
No, ma'am. Not since.
Charlotte! Charlotte!
What?
Bring in some of them coats we put out for the dog. It hasn't been all day, so you can go without them. I dare say the boy ain't too dainty to eat them. Are you, boy? Charlotte, this is the new boy. Give them to him. Charlotte, don't just stand there. Close the blind. Henry, get to bed.
A superb effect, the more I think about it. A follower in proportion, indeed.
Have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. The dog's going to have it next. Now then, Oliver Twist, I don't suppose you mind sleeping among coffins, hmm? Well, it doesn't matter much whether you do or you don't. You can't sleep nowhere else.
Where is love? Does it fall from skies above? Is it underneath the willow tree that I've been dreaming of? Where is she who I close my eyes to see? Will I ever know the sweet hello that's meant for only me? Who can say where she may hide? Must I travel far and wide till I am beside the someone who I can mean something to? Where is love? Wherever she may hide, must I travel far and wide till I am beside the someone who I can mean something to? Where is love?
Charlotte, open the door, will you? Charlotte, open the door.
I will directly, sir.
Are you the new boy?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
11, sir.
Then I'll whop you on when I get in. You just see if I don't, little workhouse brat.
Did you knock, sir?
I kicked.
Did you want a coffin, sir?
No, but you'll be one before very long if you start cheeking your superiors. You don't know who I am, I suppose.
No, sir. I can't say as I do.
I'm Mr. Noah Claypool, and you're under me. So open up the blind, you idle young scallywag.
Noah, I saved you a nice little bit of bacon for your master's breakfast. Oliver, take them bits over the corner and eat them. And make haste, because we want you to mind the shop. Did you hear?
Did you hear, workhouse?
Here's your bacon, Noah.
Nice and greasy, just how I like it. What are you staring at, workhouse?
Lord, no, let the boy alone.
Let him alone? I'm giving the boy a change, you silly thing. Everyone's left him alone. His father left him alone. His mother left him alone. They all left him alone. Except dear old, kind old Noah.
I better go downstairs. Something's burning.
Workhouse, how's your mother?
You leave my mother out of it. She's dead.
What did she die of, workhouse? Shortage of breath?
She's just dead. She died of a broken heart.
Well, Toady, Rolo, Ratful, Larry, workhouse. What said you were snivelling now?
You better not say anything more, see?
Better not say anything more, see? The cheek of it. The workhouse cheek of it. You know, workhouse, you can't help it now, and you couldn't help it then. And I'm very sorry for that, and sure we all are. Pity you very much. But you must know, workhouse, Your mother was a regular rot-down baddie.
What did you say?
It's a good thing she died when she did. She would have been transported to Australia. Her brother given his life his notes. Help, Charlie! Mrs. This here new poison murdered of me! Charlie!
You ungrateful, murderous little villain! Oh my gosh, she's going off.
Find the beetle!
Mr. Bumble!
This audacious young savage.
He's in there!
What, Oliver?
You let me out!
You ever see a voice, Oliver?
Yes, I do!
And ain't you afraid of it, Oliver? Ain't you trembling while I speak?
No, I'm not!
That boy must be mad. No one has him to speak to you that way.
It's not madness, ma'am. It's meat.
What?
Meat, ma'am, meat. You've overfed the boy. You've raised an artificial soul and spirit in the boy unbecoming of a station in life.
Dear me, this is what comes of being overgenerous.
If you'd have kept the boy on gruel, man, this would never have happened.
Oh, Henry, that boy, Albert, you know what he was enough to. We have to lock him in there.
Help!
Who's in there? That coffin should not be occupied till tomorrow. It's reserved for a very important client.
You've been drinking.
Maybe.
You idle young scallywag, what's your explanation?
He called my mother names.
Well, and what if you did, you little wretch? She probably did worse and worse.
She didn't.
She did.
It's a lie!
He's gone!
Who's gone?
Oliver, he's off! 3 pounds mine, run off after him!
Hot sausage and mustard while we're in the mood. Cold jelly and custard.
What you staring at? Ain't you ever seen a top?
No, never I.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Hungry?
Starving.
Catch. Tired?
Yes, I've been walking 7 days.
7 days? Running away from the beak you must be.
The what?
Don't tell me you don't know what a beak is, Flash mate.
A beak's a bed's mouth.
My eyes, how green. A beak is a magistrate for your information. If you're not running away from the beak, who you running from, Ben, your old man?
No, I'm an orphan. Come to London to make my fortune.
Oh, you have you?
Yes.
Got any logins?
No,
Money?
not a farthing. Do you live in London?
When I'm at home. I suppose you want some place to sleep tonight, don't you? Are you accommodated?
No, I don't think so.
Then accommodated you shall be, me young mate. There's a certain place I know where a respectable old gentleman lives, where he give you lodging for nothing and never ask for the change. That is, if any other gentleman he knows introduces you. And does he know me? I should say he does, not off he don't and some.
Who's a respectable old gentleman then? Is he a charity gentleman?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that, not exactly. But if I introducing you, it's all right enough account if I happen to be a particular favorite of Mr. Fagin. That's his name, Mr. Fagin. By the way, if I'm introducing you to Fagin, I better know who you are, me old China.
My name's Oliver, Oliver Twist.
And I'm Jack Doggins, better known among your more intimate friends as the Artful Dodger.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dawkins.
Come to think of it, I ain't got me no intimate friends. Still, what's the difference? You're coming with me.
Are you sure Mr. Fagin won't mind?
Mine? Come see yourself at home. Come see yourself, one of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Can't see yourself well in. Come see yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we got, we share. If it's a chance to be, we should see some harder days. Empty lot of days. Why grouse? Always a chance to meet somebody to foot the bill. And the drinks are on the house. Can't see yourself how we're mates. We don't have no fuss. For after some consideration, we can say, come see yourself, one of us. in yourself. Well in, counts in yourself.
What a furniture. There isn't a lot to spare.
Who cares what ever we got we share? Nobody tries to be la-di-da-da-uppity. There's a cup of tea for all. Only it's wise to be handy with a rolling pin when the landlord comes to call. Counts in yourself. How we mate, we don't have no fuss. For after some consideration we can say, consider yourself. Yes, one of us. For after some consideration we can say, consider yourself. One of us. Fagin!
What?
I brought a new friend to see you. Oliver Twist, sir.
I hope I shall have the honor of your intimate acquaintance, Oliver. We're very glad to see you. Very. Ain't we, boys?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Mr. Twist has come to London to seek his fortune.
Ah, you've come to London to seek your fortune. How lovely. We will do our very best to help you with that, my dear. Are you hungry?
Starving.
Would you like a sausage? Charlie, take off the sausages. Dodger, draw up a chair by the fire for Oliver.
Here, Fagin, these sausages are mouldy.
Shut up and drink your gin. Ah, I see you're staring at the pocket handkerchiefs. There are quite a few of them out there. We've just hung them up, ready for the wash. That's all, Oliver. That's all.
Is this a laundry then, sir?
Well, not exactly, my dear. I suppose a laundry is a very nice thing indeed, but our line of business tends to pay a little better. Don't it, boys?
Not all, I'll say it does.
You see, Oliver, in this life, one thing counts. In the bank, a large amount. I'm afraid these don't grow on trees. You've got to pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
Large amounts don't grow on trees. You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Let's show them how it's done, shall we, boys? Why should we break our backs stupidly paying tax? Better get some untaxed income. You better pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
Why should we all break our backs? Better pick a pocket or
Who
two.
says crime doesn't pay? Robin Hood, what a crook, gave away what he took. Charities fine, subscribe to mine. Get out and pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
Robin Hood was far too good. He had to pick a pocket or two.
My merry men, take a tip from Bill Sykes. He can whip what he likes. But I recall he started small. He had to pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
We can be like old Bill Sykes if we pick a pocket or two.
A dear old gent passing by, something nice takes his eye. Everything's clear, attack the rear. Get in and pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
Have no fear, attack the rear. Get in and pick a pocket or two.
When I see someone rich, both my thumbs start to itch. Only to find some peace of mind, I've got to pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boy, pick a pocket or two.
Just to find some peace of mind. You have to pick a pocket or two.
All right. Everything back in the box. I said everything. Nipper, come here. What a crook. All right, I hope you've all been hard at work today, my dears.
Hard.
As nails.
What have you got for me, Dodger?
Oh, a couple of bullets.
Well lined, I hope.
Only the best.
Not as heavy as they might be, but very nicely made. Ingenious workman, ain't he, Oliver?
Did he make these himself?
Yeah, with his own little white hands.
You be quiet, Charlie. What have you got for me?
Nose rags.
Ah, and very good ones, my dear. Very yellow and green. But you haven't embroidered the initials too well, though, my dear. They'll need to be picked out with a needle, won't they? You'll need to learn to do that too, Olive. And you'll need to learn how to make wallets like the Dodger and Charlie there. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yes, Mr. Fagin, if you'll teach me.
Certainly, my boy. No fee. You just do everything you see the Dodger and Charlie do. Make them your models, my dear. Especially Dodger. He's going to become right old Bill Sykes.
Who's Bill Sykes, Mr. Fagin?
All in good time, my dear. All in good time. Now, you see this silk handkerchief protruding from my pocket?
Yes, sir.
See if you can take it from me without me noticing, like you saw the others do. Dum, 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 Is it gone?
Yes, sir. It's in my hand.
I don't believe it. What a clever boy you are, Oliver. Never seen a sharper lad. Here, have a shilling. Or I must go to the bank.
Oh,
All of you now, off to bed.
No!
I'll start singing.
Where shall I sleep, sir?
Oh, here, my dear, by the warm, by the warm. Yes, my dear. Would you like a nightcap?
Yes, please.
I seem to be out of cocoa. Have a drop of gin. All right. Settle down. Dodger, take your hat off in bed. Wear your manners. Yes, Oliver, my dear, you're becoming quite the gentleman now. You've got a home, a profession, a shilling on credit. If you go on like this, you'll be the greatest man of all time. There we are, my dear. Yes, very good, very good. Take these, yes, I will. Mm-hmm. Yes. Bill Sykes, at this hour? I don't believe it. People are trying to sleep around here. Where's the common decency? I'm going to give him a piece of my mind, I will. Bill, what a pleasure to see you, my dear. How are you getting on? What have you got? Oh, excuse me, Oliver. A candlestick. Very nice. Shame we haven't got a pair. We do have a pair. Oh, they're very good. Very. A spoon. Solid silver. Shame we haven't got a knife and fork. Oh, that's beautiful, Bill. That's not too beautiful. Bill, a ring. Why, this is all so sudden. I'll see what I can get for it. Oh, pearls, Bill. And you've washed them, too.
Come on, Fagin, hand over.
What, cash? Me keep cash around here with all these young thieves about? I wouldn't dare.
Fagin,
All in good time, my dear. I must price everything first, proper and correct. Tomorrow, the usual place, the Three Cripples. It's a promise, Bill. A promise.
it better be.
It's a promise. It's a promise. Ah, yes. You, my my dear, you make it all worthwhile. Oh, Pearl, my pretty, I have a special place here with all of my other special lady friends. Pearl, this is Ruby. Ruby, this is Pearl, and Pearl, this is Ruby. Ah, Pearl, this is Crystal. Crystal, this is Pearl, and Pearl, this is Crystal. Pearl, I want to introduce you to my extra special lady friend, Tiara. One day, Tiara and I are going to go out together, and I'm going to wear my special choker. Very nice. We're going to go to the opera, and I'm going to use my special opera glasses, and I'm going to look out at all the rich people. Oh, yes, very rich. And I'm going to look at all the poor people. Ah! Weren't you awake? What have you seen? Quick, speak. Tell me every detail you saw.
Sorry, sir. I couldn't sleep.
Were you awake a quarter of an hour ago?
No.
10 minutes ago?
Not that I know of.
Be sure, be sure.
I'm sure.
All right, all right. If you're sure, I'm sure. You're a very brave boy, Oliver. A very brave boy. Of course, I knew it all along. I was only trying to frighten you. Did you see any of these pretty things, my dear?
Yes, sir.
They're mine. My private property. It's all I've got to live on in my old age. It's a terrible thing, Oliver. Old age.
Do you think I could get up now, sir?
Certainly, boy. There's a basin of water over in the corner. Go have a wash.
But I had a wash yesterday.
Well, today's your birthday. Wash.
Lummy and Slam.
Nancy!
Come on, Bet.
It's Nancy, boys. Wake up. The ladies are here.
Ladies, come.
We'll have less of that if you don't mind. Where's the gin for you?
All in moderation, my dear. All in moderation. Too much gin can be a dangerous thing for a pure young girl.
And what's wrong with a bit of danger then, Mr. Fagin? After all, that's the only bit of excitement we have around here. And who would deny us that small pleasure? Small pleasures, small pleasures. Who would deny us these?
Not me.
Gin toddies, large measures, no skipping if you please. I rough it, I love it. Life is a game of chance. I never tire of it, leading this merry dance. If you don't mind having to go without things, it's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
Though it ain't all jolly and pleasure outings, it's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
When you've got someone to know, you forget your care and strife. Let the brutes look down and let the wide world frown on us. It's a fine, fine life. Ain't that right there? That's right, Nancy. Who cares if straight license near at us in the streets? Fine as in fine license. Don't have to sit to eat. We wander through London. Who knows what we may find? There's pockets left undone on many a behind. If you don't mind taking it as it turns out, it's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
Keep the candle burning till it burns out. It's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
Though you sometimes do come by the occasional black eye, you can always come one till he blacks the other one, but you don't dare cry. No flounces, no feathers, no frills and fabulows. Almonds and old bundles ain't good for fancy clothes. These wrappings, these tatters, these we can just afford. What future? What matters? We got our bed and board. If you don't mind having to deal with Fagin, it's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
Those disease rats threaten to bring the plague in. It's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
But the grass is green and it's on the right side of the fence. And we take good care of it, that we get our share of it, and we don't need pence. If you don't mind having to like a lump it. It's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
No, it ain't all sipping and eating crumpet. It's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
Not for me. The happy home, happy husband, happy wife. Though it sometimes touches me, for the likes of such as me, mine's a fine, fine life.
Bravo, Nancy, bravo.
Fagin, who's this?
Oh, ladies, I forgot to introduce you to our newest lodger, Master Oliver Twist, Esquire.
Charm.
Pleased to meet you, Joshua.
Oh, yes, we're all ladies and gentlemen here. We're all quality.
Oh, yes.
Says you pay no notice of him, Oliver, just because you've got manners and there you ain't. You wouldn't know quality if you saw it. None of you. Dodger,
Yeah?
have you seen the way them quality gentlemen treat their ladies?
Of course I have.
Shall we show them how it's done?
Definitely.
Go on, Nancy, give us a free show.
So how's it go then, Dodger? So bowing and hats off.
Oh, don't let your petticoats tangle in the mud, my darling.
I'll go last.
No, I'll go last. I do anything for you, dear. Anything for you mean everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile. Anywhere for your smile. Everywhere I see.
Would you climb a hill?
Anything.
Wear a daffodil?
Anything.
Leave me all your will?
Anything.
Even fight my bill?
What fisticuffs I'd risk everything for one kiss. Everything, yes I do. Anything, anything for you.
Go on, Nancy, give Oliver a go.
Alright then. Alright, now you do everything you saw Dodger do and I'll help you with the words.
I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you mean everything to me. I knew that I'd go anywhere for your smile. Anywhere for your smile. Everywhere I'd see.
Would you lace my shoe?
Anything,
Paint your face bright blue.
anything,
Cut your kangaroo.
anything.
Go to Timbuktu.
And back again, I'd risk everything for one kiss. Everything, yes, I'd do anything, anything for you.
Would you rock a shock?
Anything,
Would you risk the drop?
anything,
Though your eyes go pop
anything.
and you go down plop.
Everything we'd risk like a limb to keep you innocent. Yes, we do anything,
Anything?
anything for you.
Well, my dears, if you want to do anything for me, the first thing you can do is get to work. Can't have you laying about here all day. They're rich pickings in them streets.
Aw, Fagin, we was all gonna go see the hanging.
You'll be hanged yourself in time, don't worry. Nancy, you better get back before Bill wakes up.
Yeah, you're right. Oliver, you be careful. Ta-ta, you lot.
Ta-ta, Nancy, bye, Bets.
Don't get on.
Sure.
Oliver, today you go out with Dodger. You gotta begin sometime, and believe me, you couldn't make a finer start. Don't worry, I'll be waiting for you right here when you get back.
Line up, line up, single file,
Single file.
Present arms left,
Pick.
right,
Pick. Oi, oi.
You can go, but be back soon. You can go, but while you're working, this place a pacing ground until you're home, safe and sound. Don't be gone long, be back soon. Who can tell where danger's lurking? Do not forget this tune. Be back soon.
How could we forget? How could we let our dear old Fagin worry? We love him, so we'll come back home in no such a great big hurry. It's him that pays the piper. It's us that pipes us too. So long, Freddy Robin, hip trio, we'll be back soon.
You can go, but be back soon. You can go, but bring back plenty of pocket handkerchiefs. And you should be clever thieves. Whip it quick, but be back soon. There's a sixpence here for 20. Ain't that a lovely tune? Be back soon.
My pockets are hold a watch of gold that turns upon the hour.
A wallet fat and open hat.
A crown and jewels tower. We know the bullshit runners,
But they don't know this tune. So long, very well, big picture. We'll be back soon.
Cheerio, but be back soon. I don't know, somehow I'll miss ya. I love you, that's why I say cheerio, not goodbye. Don't be gone long, be back soon. Give me one long last look, bless ya. Remember our old tune, be back soon.
We must disappear. We'll be back here today, perhaps tomorrow. We'll miss you too. It's sad but true. That party is such a sorrow. And when we're in the distance, you'll hear this whisper too. So long, very well, big picture. We'll be back soon.
Cheerio, but be back soon. I don't know, somehow I'll miss ya. I love you, that's why I say cheerio, not goodbye. Don't be gone, be back soon. Give me one long last look, bless ya. Remember our old tune.
We'll be back soon. And when we're in the distance, you'll hear this whisper too. So long, very well, big picture. We'll be back soon.
So long, big picture, we'll be back soon.
So long, very well, big picture. We'll be back soon.
Hey, give that back! Come on, give it back! Stop that boy, my purse has been stolen! Ladies and gentlemen, brethren, sinners all, we call upon our goddess of virtues to give us the rendition of the old school song.
Come on, Nancy, come on. Show.
Boom Papa.
There's a little ditty that's singing in the city, especially when they burn on the gin or the beer. If you've got the patience, your own imaginations will tell you just exactly what you want to hear.
Oom papa, that's how it goes. Oom papa, everyone knows.
They all suppose what they want to suppose when they hear "Oh, Papa." Mr. Percy Snodgrass would often have the odd glass, but never when he thought anybody could see. Secretly quiet and drinking on the quiet and dream. He was a no with the girl on each knee.
Oom papa, that's how it goes. Oom papa, everyone knows.
What is the cause of his red shiny nose? Can it be Oh, Papa? Pretty little Sally goes walking down the alley, displays her pretty ankles to all of the men. They can see a goddess, but not a finger artist, an inch or two, and then she knows when to say when.
Oom papa, that's how it goes. Oom papa, everyone knows.
Whether it's hidden or whether it shows, it's the same old Papa. There's a little ditty that's
how
singing in
it
the
goes.
city, especially when you're on the train or
everyone
the bed.
knows.
If you've got the patience, your own imagination will tell you exactly what you want to hear.
Oom papa, that's how it goes. Oom papa, everyone knows.
They all suppose what they want to suppose when they hear "Oh, Papa."
the 5-pound note. South saves me from emptying their coats out. They know I could tear their throats out just to live up to my name. With me, Jimmy in the end lets me see the men who dare stop me from taking what I may. He can start to say his prayers. Biceps like an iron girder, fit for doing of a murder. If I just so much as heard a bloke even whisper my name, so tough, slumming with his valet, bumped into me in the alley. Now his eyes will never tally. He never heard of my name. One bloke, he used to boast the claim he could take my name in vain. Poor bloke, shame he was so green, never was he seen again. Once back, what's the good of turning? In hell, I'll be there a burning. Meanwhile, think of what I'm earning, all on account of my name. What is it? What is it? What is it?
Dodger, where is Oliver? Where's the boy? What has become of Oliver?
Got taken away in a coach.
Hey, coach. What coach? Where coach?
He got nabbed on the job. We took him to court. The old lady we dipped come out of the court with Oliver and took him off in a coach.
Where to? Quick, speak.
19 Chepstow, Bloomsbury. We run all the way.
We were supposed to look after him. We were supposed to bring him back with us. We were supposed to never let him out of our sight.
Who?
One of us, Bill, a new boy, went out on his first job today with Dodger. I'm afraid he may say something which will get us all into trouble.
That's very likely. You blowed upon Fagin.
Well, I'm also afraid, you see, that if the game was up with us, it'll be up for a good many more. And it will come out rather worse for you than it will for me, my dear.
Why, you old! Someone must find out what's been done. I said, he hasn't talked yet. There's still a chance for me able to get him back without suspicion. Now, the very moment he dares step out of that house. Now, who's gonna go?
I suppose it'll have to be me.
You shut your trap, Dodger. You've caused enough trouble. No, it's got to be done quiet. We don't want any fuss. The very thing. Nancy, my dear. You're so good with the boy.
It's no good trying it on with me.
Just what do you mean by that remark?
What I say, Bill, I'm not going. Why can't you leave him where he is? He won't do you no harm. Why can't you leave him where he'll get the chance of a decent life?
You'll get him back here, my girl. I just want to feel my hands on your throat.
Come, Bill. Come, Nancy. If he talked, think what would happen to us. Think what would happen to Bill. It would be the gallows for him, my dear. The gallows. You wouldn't let that happen, would you, my dear? Not to Bill. Not to your Bill.
She'll go, Fagin.
No, she won't, Fagin.
Yes, she will, Fagin.
There's a good girl. Go on, Bet. As long as he needs me. Oh, yes, he does need me. In spite of what you see, I'm sure that he needs me. Who else would love him still when they've been used so ill? He knows I always will. As long as he needs me, I miss him so much when he is gone. But when he's near me, I don't let on the way I feel inside. The love I have to hide. got my pride as long as he needs me. He doesn't say the things he should. He acts the way he thinks he should. But all the same, I'll play this game his way as long as he needs me. I know where I must be. I'll cling on steadfastly as long as he needs me. As long as life is long, I love him right or wrong, and somehow I'll be strong as long as he needs me. If you are lonely, then you will know when someone needs you, you love them so. To stay true just as long as he needs me.
Dr. Grimwig, I'm sure you'll find great improvement in the boy.
That, ma'am, is for me to decide. Thank you, Mrs. Bedwin.
Mrs. Brownlow.
How are you feeling today, my boy?
Very happy, ma'am. May I stir always, ma'am?
If you wish, dear boy, if you wish. Well, you're certainly looking better. Still not sleeping well, are you?
Oh, yes, I sleep very well, ma'am.
Ah, bad dreams, though, I've no doubt. Nightmares, eh?
No, ma'am, I don't have dreams.
That's so, but you're hungry, aren't you?
No, doctor.
No, not hungry. Not thirsty, are you? If that boy is thirsty, I'll eat my head, are you?
Yes, ma'am, I am rather thirsty.
Just as I expected. It's very natural you should be thirsty. You may give him a little tea.
Thank you, doctor. May I get up now, ma'am?
Say, I think you may, and take some fresh air. Don't keep him too warm, but be careful he doesn't get too cold.
Certainly, doctor.
You'll be glad to be up again, Oliver. He's a fine-looking boy, don't you think, Doctor? I couldn't tell you. I only know two sorts of boys. Mealy boys and beef-faced boys. Which is Oliver? Mealy, of course. Where did he come from? I haven't the faintest idea. He was arrested for stealing my purse, and when he was released by the magistrate and the shopkeeper explained what had happened, I took him here to make what amends I could. But I must confess, I found myself strangely attached to the child. He's deceiving you, my good friend. He has had a fever. What of that? Fevers are not peculiar to good people, are they? Bad people have fevers, don't they? He stole your purse, didn't he? Then he'll steal again, ma'am. What do you know of him? Nothing. Only that he's an orphan. And yet, it's strange. There's something about him I seem to have seen before, somewhere a long time ago. Stuff and nonsense. You're imagining things.
There's someone to see you, ma'am.
What does he want?
Books you ordered from the bookseller, ma'am.
Ah, yes, thank you. Now I've got to give you some. Hey, wait a moment. Oh, I really particularly wish some books to be returned to the bookseller today. And I'll send Oliver with them.
Yes, do let me take them for you. Please, ma'am.
Oh, very well. If you wish, you shall. Here's what I want you to do. Take these books and go to Mr. Jessel. It's just down the road. Go to him and say that you've come to pay the £4.10 that I owe him. Here's £5. No need to rush, but she'll expect you back in 10 minutes.
She's a very pretty lady, isn't she, ma'am?
Oh, yes, it's my daughter Agnes.
I'll take the books then, ma'am.
Yes, you take the books.
Ha! You don't really expect him to come back, do you? With a new suit of clothes on his back and a £5 note in his pocket? My dear Mrs. Brunlow, if he does, I'll eat my head.
Dr. Grimwig, take a look at this portrait. Don't you see an extraordinary resemblance between Oliver and my daughter Agnes?
Well, can't say I do.
Well, 10 minutes, Dr. Grimwig. I think you shall see.
Yes, Mrs. Brownlow, 10 minutes.
The girl, Nancy!
What's the matter, love?
Oh, he ran away from his parents 2 weeks ago, who are hardworking, respectable folks, and went and joined a set of thieves and bad characters. Almost broke his mother's heart.
It's not true.
Young wretch. Go home, you little brute.
I'm not. I haven't any mother or father. I'm an orphan.
Oh, heavens, just listen to him.
Beth, tell them to let me go.
See, he knows his big sister. He can't deny that. Make him come home, or he'll kill us.
What the devil's all this?
Oh, he's only acting up.
What, Oliver? Remember you poor mother, you young dog? What, books too? You've been stealing, have you? He's nothing but a thief and a vagabond.
That's right, that's what he needs.
We go! I don't belong to them! Help!
No, Bill.
Say goodbye to your fancy living.
Leave him, Bill. We're here now.
Ah, so you've decided to come home to us again, have you, Oliver, my dear?
Look at his togs, Fagin. He's got books too. What a little gent, ain't he?
Delighted to see you looking so well, my dear. For Dodgers, you'll have to give you another suit for fear you'll spoil that Sunday one. Why didn't you write, my dear, and tell us you were coming? We'd have had something warm for supper.
Cool, look at this.
Well, what's that? That's mine, Fagin.
No, my dear. Mine, Bill. Mine. You can have the books.
That ain't mine. Mine and Nancy's, that is. Take the boy back again. Now, give it in.
Bill, this is hardly fair. Hardly fair, is it, Nancy?
Fair or not fair, hand it over, you avaricious old skeleton. Give it here. It's about fair share of the trouble's not half enough either. You can have the books, start a library.
You can't keep the books or the money. They belong to Mrs. Brownlow, and if she finds out you got them, she'll be down here after you.
So she'll be down there, won't she?
Leave him alone, Bill.
What'd you tell her about us?
Nothing.
That remains to be seen. If we heard you said anything out of place, Fagin, our man's a young scoundrel told her everything.
Help!
Hit me, would ya?
No, leave him alone, Bill.
Stand back or I'll split your head open.
Go on, they kill me. You have to if I let you lay a hand on the boy.
Keep out of this, I'm warning you.
All right, we got them back. What's the matter with you?
I think the girl's going mad, Fagin.
No, she hasn't, Fagin. Don't think it.
Just keep quiet, will ya? All this violence.
Tell him about us, would you?
We won't stand by and see it done, Bill.
Why, Nancy, you're wonderful tonight. Such talent. What an actress.
Am I? Take care I don't overdo it, because if I do, I'm gonna leave my mark on Semia, and I don't care if I aim for it.
You? Do you know who you are? You know what you are?
Oh, yes, I know all about it. You don't have to tell me.
If I went for the boy to make a friend of you are.
Lord help me, I am, and I wish I'd been struck down dead before I lent a hand in bringing him back here. After tonight, he's a liar, a thief, and all that's bad. Ain't that enough without you beating him to death?
Come, Nancy, we must have civil words. Civil words, Bill.
Ah, yes, civil words. You deserve them from me. I was on the streets for you when I was a child half his age, and I've done the same trade, the same service for 15 years since, and don't you forget it.
What if you haven't? You're living, ain't it?
Some living, some living.
What you deserve, you get.
Oh, giving no content.
Must we have murders yet?
Oh, there'll be murders, there'll be terrors, such as you never see.
No violence.
Watch his
Please, no violence. Please, no scenes. No violence.
If you don't mind making a maid of Satan, it's a fine life.
Fine life.
My life,
If we
Satan.
don't mind keeping the angels waiting, it's a fine life.
My life. Better do as you are told.
Lord, shout.
Bill has got a heart of gold.
Get out.
Better not to mess with it.
Shut
Better
your
make
goal.
the best of it. It's a fine life. Take care of her, Bill. Take care of him, Dodger. And I'll take care of myself. A man's got a heart, hasn't he? Joking apart, hasn't he? And though I'd be the first one to say that I wasn't a saint, I'm finding it hard to be really as black as they paint. I'm reviewing the situation. Can a fellow be a villain all his life? Oh, the trials and tribulations. I must settle down and get myself a wife. And a wife will cook and sew for me and comfort me and go for me and go for me and nag at me. The finger she will wag at me, the money that she'd take from me, the misery she'd make for me. I think I better think it out again. A wife you can keep anyway. I'd rather sleep anyway. Left without anyone in the world, and I'm starting from now. So how to win friends and to influence people? So how? I'm reviewing the situation. I must quickly call on everyone I know, titled people with a station, who can help me make a real impressive show. I will own a suite at Claridge's and run a fleet of carriages and wave at all the duchesses with friendliness as much as is befitting of my new estate. Good morrow to you, magistrate. I think I better think it out again. So where do I go? Somebody? Who do I know? Nobody. All my dearest companions have always been villains and thieves. So at my time of life, I'm to start turning over new leaves. I'm reviewing the situation. If you want to eat, you've got to earn a bob. Is it such a humiliation for a robber to perform an honest job? So a job I'm getting possibly, I wonder who my boss will be. I wonder if he'll take to me, what bonuses he'll make for me. I'll come at 8 and finish late at normal rates, and but wait, I think I better think it out again. What happens when I'm 70? Must come a time, 70, when you're old and it's cold. And who cares if you live or you die? The one consolation's the money you may have put by. I'm reviewing the situation. I'm a bad un I shall stay. Woo, you'll be seeing no transformation, but it's wrong to be a rogue in every way. I want nobody hurt for me or made to do the dirt for me. This rotten life is hot for me, it's getting far too hot for me. I want no one to rob for me, but who will find a job for me? There is no in between for me, but who will change the scene for me? I think I better think it out again. Hey!
Married. 2 weeks ago tomorrow was done. It seemed an age. Sold myself for 6 teaspoons, a pair of sugar toms, and a milk pot with a small quantity of secondhand furniture. I went relatively cheap. Dirt cheap.
Cheap! You would have been daring off at any price, and daring off I paid for you. Lord above knows that. Are you gonna sit there snoring all day?
I shall do as I see fit, ma'am. Although I was not snoring, I shall snore, gape, sneeze, laugh, or cry as the humor strikes me, such being my prerogative.
Your prerogative.
Yes, ma'am, I said the word. The prerogative of man is to command.
And what's the prerogative of a woman, then, in the name of goodness?
To obey, madam, to obey. Your late unfortunate husband should have taught you that, and perhaps will be alive today, and I wish he was, the poor man.
Ooh, you hard-hearted brute!
Oh, here we go. Cry away, madam, cry away. It opens the lungs, exercises the eyes, softens the temper, and washes the face, so cry away.
Now talk about your prerogative, if you dare! Shut up! And get yourself away from here, unless you want me to do something desperate. Well, you going?
Certainly, ma'am, certainly. I had no intention of staying. It's just that you're so very violent.
What's the matter?
It's old Sally, ma'am. She says she's got something to tell you that must be heard. She's not got long, and she'll never die quiet till you listen, ma'am.
You gotta come in. What's the matter?
Now listen here. In this fair workhouse, I once nursed a pretty young creature that I brought her from the cold, with her feet cut bruised with walking. She gave birth to a boy and died. I think it was the year again.
Never mind the year. What about her?
I robbed her, so I did. The only thing she had of any worth that was around her neck, and it was gold.
Gold? Go on, yes. What of it?
This is it. This is the locket. She trusted me. She charged me to keep it safe. To my belief, she came from a rich family.
The boy's name?
Oliver. The gold I stole lived.
We must retrieve that boy, Mr. Bulmore.
We must indeed.
Oliver, that was the night of the large appetite. Oliver,
Apparently from a rich family.
and to think we stupidly went and lost track of him.
If the truth were known, we both were delighted at seeing the back of him.
Oliver,
What shall we do?
we must give him his due.
We'll praise the day somebody gave us.
Raise the flag,
Coming to save us.
cash reward,
Plus a promotion.
food report.
And it's a notion.
Praise the Lord, somebody brought us
Oliver.
I understand you bring information regarding the boy Oliver Twist.
We decided to come in answer to your advertisement.
I decided.
Yes, my dear wife decided. Bumble is my name, ma'am. Below the workhouse where the boy was cared for. Where he was apprenticed to an undertaker. Where he ran away from.
Yes, it's very good of you to come. Now what have you got to tell me?
This locket was given by the lad's dying mother to my dear wife just before she passed away. The lad's dying mother, that is. Not my wife.
You say when you left your workhouse you went to an undertaker's?
Yes, Mr. Sourberry, the undertaker, took him from us for £3.
You mean to say you sold him like an animal?
Why, it was Mrs. Bumble who actually authorized the sale.
Really? Then I shall see that neither of you is placed in a position of trust again. And your behavior, madame, was shameful. Leave my house.
Oh, how dare you speak to me so like that, ma'am? I came here to help you.
You came here in the hope of profiting from your own greed and dishonesty.
As to that, ma'am, if you see that trinket don't properly belong to my dear wife.
Shut up, you old fool.
Here, £10. Take and consider yourself fortunate that you don't find yourself in the hands of the law. Mrs. Bedwin, show these ghastly people out.
Yes, ma'am.
We know the way out. Thank you very much.
I hope this unfortunate little circumstance will not deprive me of my parochial office.
Indeed it will, and you may think yourself well off besides.
Why, it was Mrs. Bumble. She would have done it.
That is no excuse. You were present on the occasion when the boy was sold, and in the eye of the law are the more guilty of the two. For law supposes that your wife acts under your direction.
Well, if the law supposes that, then the law is a bachelor. And worse off, I hope that the law's eye may be opened by experience. By experience.
There was a woman inquiring for you, ma'am.
Mrs. Bedwin, take a look at this miniature. Can you see who it is?
Why, it's Miss Agnes, ma'am.
Yes, she must have gone to the workhouse and had the child there.
If only she had told us.
Mrs. Bedwin, who's this?
It's about the boy, ma'am.
Have you news of Oliver?
He's in danger, in bad company. He was dragged off the day you sent him out with them books.
Who took him?
Me and someone else.
Who is this other person you speak of? Where can I find him? Take me to him.
No, I can't. I shouldn't have said that.
Now come, sit down. You want to help the boy, don't you? Why else are you here?
I do, but
Then at least tell me where I can find him.
I can't. But I'll bring him to you. Not here. It's too far.
Where then?
The bridge. London Bridge. Tonight, at midnight. And you've got to come alone. Promise me you'll come alone. You don't believe me, do you? But if you want Oliver back, you've got to believe me.
Very well then, I'll be there.
Thank God.
Wait, has the boy been hurt? Ill-treated? If so,
I can't say no more. He'll kill me as it is if he's known where I've been.
Who is this man? Perhaps we can...
No. Whatever else I do, I won't turn on him.
I understand, dear.
But a man who might kill you.
Yes, but he's mine, and I'm his. I've got to go back. I want to go back.
Do you think we can trust Mrs. Brownlow?
I'm afraid we have no choice, Mrs. Bedwin.
He doesn't act as though he cares, but deep inside I know he cares.
but with no one to take his part. I'll take his part, Bill, but cross my heart. I won't betray your trust, though people say I must. My heart will stay true just as long as Bill needs me.
Alright, Oliver, you stay here, and I'll go look for Mrs. Brown. Bill, no, please don't take him back there, Bill, please.
Get me away, would you?
No, not you, Bill, never you.
Get away from me, woman.
No, I won't let go. I've been treating you upon my soul, I have.
Get away from me.
No, please.
Stop staring at me, woman. Close your bloody eyes. Yes, you woman, your eyes.
I say, you there! Oh my God! Help! Help! Help!
What's happened here?
There's been a murder.
Did you know this woman?
I came here to meet this poor creature, and as I crossed the bridge, I saw someone running in the other direction.
It's Nancy. Somebody's murdered Nancy.
What did he look like?
He's a broad-shouldered, heavily built man.
Anything else?
He wore a black coat and carried a heavy cudgel.
Bill Sykes.
What's going on?
Bill Sykes murdered Nancy.
Where will he be?
He'll be at Fagan's.
Let's get up.
Bill,
Fagin.
Bill, what is it? What have you done?
Game's up, Fagin.
Where's Nancy? Oh no. Bill, you haven't. Not Nancy. It can't be. Out, boys. Out.
Fagin, what do I do?
Live up to your name, boy. Got your belt.
Behat!
Treasure.
Where's Fagin?
I don't know. Who do you think you're laying your hands on? This is assault and battery. It is assault and battery.
Get back, I'll kill the boy. Nancy, your eyes. Your eyes, Nancy.
There he is. There's the boy.
Come, Oliver. We'll take you home now.
Can somebody change? Possible? Maybe it's strange, but it's possible. All my dearest companions and treasures, I've left them behind. I'll turn a leaf over, and who can tell what I may find?
I